do you do that?
Yeah, Yasser sounds in, I see on Katy Perry, mine used to say to call this chat line, and she, I called. I met this one girl, her name was Brittany. She was like, well, I think she's like 21 or 22.
Yeah.
She's gonna be 22 this year, I think. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna be 22. And, well, back then, I think she's like 20. She was working in 2021. You know, we were talking to her, and then I was like, oh, so, like, can I get your number so we could talk, like, you know, us? Because there was, like, a lot of people, like, they could hear your conversations.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then they were talking shit, and then the lady's like, listen, little girl, I'm 20, okay? You gotta respect me. Like, whoa. And then, you know, I was talking to her, so I clicked, and I called her on my phone. And she lived in Alabama or something like that. And she sounded hot, too. Like, and then I'm like, what are you, Caucasian? Oh, no, I didn't tell her. I told her, well, like, what, I didn't tell her ethnicity. I told her what race are you? And she's like, oh, I'm, you know, white, Caucasian. Like, oh, it's like, what ethnicity are you? And I didn't know what that word. And I'm like, wait, I forgot what that word means. Like, oh, like, you know, what race you are? You know, like, oh, you know, I'm Latino and shit. I'm Mexican. It's like, oh, what? Oh, no, it's like, what's your skin color? It's like light. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's like, what's yours? Like, well, since I'm Mexican and brown. She's like, oh, yeah. And then I'm like, do you know anything in Spanish? She's like, yeah, in high school I took Spanish class. I'm like, what do you know how to say? It's like, oh, tú eres mi, she's like, tú eres mi amor. It's like, yo te quiero, or something, or yo te amo. I'm like, oh, do you know what this means? Yo te quiero, mamacita. He's like, no, you know, I was just telling her. I said, no, we'll call her, like, every once in a while when his parents left to TJ.
Yeah.
So we'll be right there calling her, and then I told her my name was Yasser, and Yasser was Armando. So, and I was like, oh, and she's like, is Yasser there?
Yeah.
And then they'll pass it to me. I'm like, oh, what happened? Like, oh, there's your friends. Well, we said we were cousins. Me and Lisa and Yasser.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your cousins are boring. I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. Like, oh, all right. We were just talking, and then I'm like, oh, hold on. She's like, I don't know. Like, she's like, oh, you know, you were talking to me. Like, oh, yes, I do, baby. She's like, what? I'm like, oh, can you sing? And she's like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, sing me something. She was singing something. She sounded funny. Well, not that funny, but
yeah,
it sounded how I would expect it to